Welcome back to Big Man Motors. It's been a while, life's got in the way. Got some updates for you on the Trans Am kit project, so let's get to it. This package has been sent to me from Italy, from Rider World. So thank you, Giuseppe. Let's have a look and unbox it and see what's in there. Try and do this very carefully, but I don't want to take too much time. It's actually 20 kilograms in weight, this package apparently. Let's extract. So much bubble wrap on it, which I guess with a fairly fragile fiberglass moulding, you need all the protection you can get. Right. So let's see if we can slip the tape off the end. Right, that's that lot of bubble wrap off. Alright. I'll start to remove the parts from the box, or from the packaging I mean, and what we'll then do is we will open each one individually. Oh, okay. This is like Christmas. It's like all my Christmas is covered at the same time actually. Oh, there's the upper console. Yep. So this is the Season 1 and Pilot console. Perfect. That's survived with no damage. That looks really good. Okay. Let's put that one down. What else have we got? Oh, that's heavy, whatever that is. So that's just some card. And this is obviously the dash. It literally is a lifelong project, something I've always wanted to do, and there it is. Season 1 Pilot Dash. Fantastic. So in the pilot and in season 1 in the early times, what you had was the standard dash pad, and the microchauffe dash was an add-on that was screwed on. So this is actually replicating the upper part of the original dash pad, and in addition the add-on. So it's all in one, and the beauty of this style that Giuseppe makes at Night Rider World, it's got these wings down the side, so this actually covers up the edge of the original dash, which is something that if you look on the show you can actually see the original dash behind there and things like the headlight switch. Well, this actually masks it all from view when the door's open. So this is lovely. I'm really happy with that. It's survived with no damage. Feels nice and sturdy. A few little surface imperfections that obviously we'll need to sort out when we come to paint it. But this is, as raw fiberglass goes, this is absolutely first class. Really good. Thank you, Giuseppe. Okay, we're going to cut there, clean up a little bit, and then we'll unbox the other things. Okay, so let's see what this is. I think I know what it is. Feels nice and sturdy. Won't need to buy any bubble wrap for a while. Yes, switch pods. This looks like that might be the steering wheel boss adapter there. Right, let's have a look. That's well packaged in there. There we go. Yeah, so that's the switch pod, which should go over the steering wheel, over the steering shaft, set up against the dash. Some people actually mount this on the column, but this has very handily been marked for drilling to actually bolt to the dash. That'll be nice and solidly mounted. This looks really nice. Yeah, happy with that. Obviously needs finishing, etc. for before paint, but this is great. Yeah, so that's where you access the back of it to get to the wiring. Take these two pieces off, so you get to the wiring for your pods. And the wiring passes up the inside, some kind of ducting arrangement. Yeah, in the fiberglass there, ducting arrangement, so it passes up. So that is cool. Yeah, that I think is the steering wheel boss adapter. So let's then look at this. This is really heavy. This has got a nice weight to it. I believe this is the gull wing, and this is the premium gull wing, which has actually got a metal frame to it. So some people say with the pure fiberglass gull wing, it's got a bit of a strange feel to it because it's got no weight really. So this one, obviously with the steel frame, is going to be nice and sturdy. Oh wow, that is sturdy. Jesus, that's heavy. And it's got an illuminated horn push there, so that can have the Night Rider logo on there. But yeah, nice horn push, so we can actually have the horn. But that is really heavy. Yeah, that's going to feel proper to hold, and that obviously will line up with this. So when that's in the vehicle, they'll be like that together. Yep, great. That's really decent sized grip. I was worried that it was going to be quite small, but that's really nice. That's going to look lovely when that's done. Yep. Okay, so now let's open this package. So this is quite clearly from its shape the lower console. Now I've gone for the Season 1 and Pilot lower console again, keeping the theme of the whole car. My front bumper is Season 1 and Pilot. So let's just open this up. There's a couple of different variations of this. I've gone for the one that isn't screen accurate because I want to retain access to my handbrake or parking brake for the Americans, emergency brake, and also to the ashtray, because whilst I'm not actually going to use the ashtray function, what I will be doing is having some switches in there hidden. So this is sized such that it's sculpted out here to clear the handbrake or parking brake, emergency brake, and that then sits on the console. This butts up to the bottom of the dash. This is where the space mat and buttons go, with the electric window buttons and the rocker switches that you use for various functions. This has got a real nice weight to it. This is a proper piece of kit. I was expecting really lightweight, flimsy fiberglass, but this is properly sturdy and heavy. So that's that. I'm getting the idea this is the steering wheel adapter box. Certainly feels like it. Yeah, it will be. So that will go on to the steering shaft of the car, and then this is the adapter to allow it to go onto the gull wing, and there's the wires in there for the horn push as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, I like that. And I'm guessing there's somewhere in the mechanism for the quick release. Oh yeah, like that. That is really cool. Yeah. So that will obviously bolt to that. And that allows the horn wiring to come through. That will go feed off to the horn button inside here. There's some wiring. That is awesome. Again, really nice quality piece of kit. I'll try and keep all this together. What's in this envelope? Yes, the emblem to go onto the button. Excellent. Okay, so we've got two more packages. So let's see what's in these ones. It's kind of, for me, quite obvious because I know what I ordered, but it's been well disguised in the packaging. So this is my scanner bar. Again, really well wrapped. So this is my scanner bar. Now I've gone for the kit scanner, which has got the red plastic insert that slides in. You see that's red there. Obviously I won't take this protective film off, not until I start using it. But you've got 8 individual LEDs in there. Really nice piece of kit, very well made, nice and lightweight. Made with good precision as well, decent bit of welding on there. So this will obviously sit in my front bumper. Incidentally, these plastics are interchangeable, so if you wanted to change your car to be KARR, the Night Automated Roving Robot, which will have the sort of the amber coloured scanner, you can just swap out the plastic for that. Okay, so here this is the harness for the scanner to plug into the individual LEDs. And this is the scanner control module, the brain of the system. So it's speaker connection, auxiliary volume, auxiliary in. So I can actually have another auxiliary, so I could actually feed one of the channels from the inside audio of the car. Say, for argument's sake, when I've got the buttons on the switch pods, if I'm pressing anything on there that would make anything on the TV show, any features work of the car, then obviously I could make those sounds replicate on the external speaker. So that'd be great for car shows. Fantastic. There's more harness in here. So this is the remote fob for the scanner. This is the proximity sensor. So you basically mount this in your front bumper, and if anyone walks past the car when it's in kind of show mode, then it will wake up and the scanner light will go backwards and forwards, and you can get the car to say one of several phrases. So there's the SD card with all of the, should be in there, there's an adapter. Oh, there's no SD card in there, there's a micro SD adapter. Maybe it's somewhere else. And this is the harness that goes between the control box and the front panel. So this must be the front panel. God, this is just like Christmas. Let's have a look. Yeah. So yeah, this is the front panel. So you've got like the surveillance mode scanner that you would see in the show. This is replicating that, and this control here, this pot, changes the speed of the swishing of the light backwards and forwards. And you can also, with this button on the back here, you can actually mute the audio, so you don't have to have the sound of the bar going backwards and forwards. There's also some connections here for external control switches. So you've got the connection there for the sound effects, to scroll through those. You've got, that's the second connection down is for the turbine noise. So you've got turbine start, and then you've got a repetitive turbine noise whilst the car's being driven, and another one when the car comes to a halt, the turbine slows down. You've got the mode connection there for, say, going through, from what I understand, things like display mode or demo mode, etc., and that's the ground. So each switch basically will make to ground in order to push. So that looks nice little circuit board on there. We've got one more package to open. Okay, so we've got this box, which has got some parts in it for me. Aha. So this, yes, very nice actually. Very nice indeed. So this is effectively the voice box overlay. That's a really nice, looks like a 3D printed part, or maybe a injection moulded part. Oh, great. So you've got the different stickers if you want them. And that's obviously got the plastic either side of it. That's, again, really nice weight. So the voice box LEDs will be behind this. And that will sit onto the dash. But that's really nicely made. Obviously you have the lights illuminating behind here, such that this will light up through here. Fantastic. Okay, put those carefully there. So this is another part that anyone who's seen Knight Rider and seen the start-up sequence of the car, everyone would recognise what this is. So these are the countdown LEDs that sit in the top of the dash. So as kit powers up, these count down, power, minimum RPM, fuel on, igniters. So they come up. So that's really nice. That looks really lovely. That sits in the little groove in the top of the dash. And we also have the PANP buttons. Now I did think about trying to source some just regular looking buttons really. But trying to find something that looks like this, it's got the right shaped actual push button part on it, was proving quite difficult. These are expensive. They're about £40 each, but you get the connections on them, and these go into the into one of the overlays on the dash. So they're called the PANP because you've got the P for which is the power to turn the dashboard on or to switch kit on, and then you've got A for auto, N for normal, and P for pursuit. That's why it's PANP. So we've got 4 of these buttons, and 4 of the wiring harnesses. So we're now on to the final package. Around that way. Yes. Camera, I fought with this cellophane. There's absolutely stacks of it. So yeah, what we have here is the RPM gauge, rev counter, tacho, depending what part of the world you come from. So that displays in here, and then we've got inlet temperature, mass airflow in pounds, fuel flow, gallons per hour. These normally just go up and down, I guess. Exhaust gas temperature for the turbine, free turbine, main oil pressure. Again, I'll use that for my oil pressure light. And then compressor temperature, hydraulic system stress, PSI, volts, DC. So this will actually be a voltmeter. Capacity status for the fuel, empty, full, propagation delay hours, access 0 to 200 to 400. So yeah, these overlays, I've gone for the more expensive ones. These are the aluminium ones. You can get them in plastic. However, I went for the more expensive ones because they look more screen accurate. They're going to be more durable in the car, and I think they'll probably look nicer when it's done. These slots here are for mounting to the inside of the dash. So I guess I'll be bonding some studs into the dash to bolt them in. You do have to bend them along these lines here. I think that one, certain dashboards, you can actually chunk that part out, break it off, cut it off, depending whether you need to or not to clear various things. These are really fantastic quality. They're nice and heavy, really well finished. Really, really pleased with those. And as we spoke about with these PANP buttons, this is where these will actually go through, so they'll fit in there. And they look like they're snapping. Yeah, they will snap in there nicely. So all told, really impressed. Thank you, Giuseppe. Yeah, I've found where the USB is. Obviously, this is the micro SD adapter that comes with the USB card that you're effectively paying for. Giuseppe's already inserted the micro USB into the slot in the scanner electronics there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at connecting this up, get a couple of wires. So I just need 2 lots of 12 volts and a ground, and I need a 12 volt supply. I've got a marine speaker to mount on the light bar that's going to be behind the front bumper. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is have a look at connecting this up and see if we can power the scanner up. So that's it for the unboxing video. Hope you enjoyed it. I really have. I am literally like a kid at Christmas. So on that note, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. There's going to be a lot of exciting content coming now with this. The car hopefully will be going to paint sometime at the end of the summer, maybe in the early autumn, if I can save the pennies up to do that. I've just spent a small fortune on this lot. But yeah, really excited. Thanks for coming along the journey with me, and I'll catch you next time.